Let me begin by saying how much I was delighted by the appearance of Ben Hughes on this video last week. I did not know it was coming, and it was this fantastic surprise, and I loved it. So that's immaterial to what I want to say today, but it was a lot of fun. I've just come back from a week of retreat with some other, it was a leadership retreat that I went to with a bunch of other leaders, some bishops, some other rectors. And it was a great week. And one of the things that they tried to do with the week is to put us at a place of disequilibrium. First of all, by taking us out of our normal environment. Retreats always do that because you go somewhere else. You're out of your normal environment, your normal routine, and that provides some disequilibrium. But you're in a different place. You're with people that, there were some people I knew, but people that I did not know. And so there is this place of disequilibrium that my usual routine and the usual things give me opportunity to kind of approach things differently and to think about things differently and sometimes notice things differently. And that was certainly my experience on this retreat, for which I was grateful. But it's made me also think about this interesting point of diocesan disequilibrium that we find ourselves in right now. Many of you might not have the same sense of experience of this, but we in the diocesan office, many you may be aware or not aware, that we're going to need to move. We have been in the space that we are here as a diocesan office since I've been bishop. But the building in which we are meeting, or kind of where our offices are right now, has been sold, and we're going to have to leave this building. And that's created a place of disequilibrium for us about kind of what's next and how do we go and what are our options and things like that. And it's interesting, in that moment of disequilibrium for me, and part of that had been the disequilibrium of being away on retreat, and this is at the back of my mind, some things became really clear to me as we look forward to where do we want to be as a diocesan office, what's important to us. And I don't know if this is true, but it's important to us, but I realized there are a couple of things that are really important to me. I am asking the Lord to provide us a space that is beautiful. Now, beauty is not terribly utilitarian, and beauty isn't perhaps necessarily the highest thing on people's list of things that are important. But God is beautiful. His creation is beautiful. It is not utilitarian. If you think of, like, there are blossoms that live for a day and then are gone. And they, what they contribute is, again, pollen perhaps, but certainly beauty for this moment. And I realized just plain, ordinary, kind of commercial space isn't necessarily beautiful. And I think beauty matters. I think beauty inspires. Beauty reminds us that God is more than just utility. And so that's one of my things. I said, Lord, will you provide us a space that's beautiful? Or perhaps even a space that we can make beautiful. That would be okay too. But the other thing that I'm really asking for the Lord is that He would provide us a space that blesses us as a diocese, but also with which we as a diocese can bless. And I don't even know what that exactly means, to bless. And it could be blessing in any number of ways. But I realized as we do this search, that's really important to me, that beauty and the function of our space being something that blesses us, but also with which we can bless, really matters to me. And so as I think about this at this moment, I am inviting the diocese to pray with me that the Lord would provide us space that is beautiful and space that blesses. Would you be in prayer with me as we walk through this season of disequilibrium?